YouTube people, we're doing a State of Decay 2 playthrough. We're calling this the Lamb to Slaughter playthrough. If you'd like to meet the lamb, go ahead and say hello, lamb.
Hi.
We've got a handy dandy death counter there for you. You guys don't quite get the sound effects on the YouTube side yet, but they're there. Of course, we got to go ahead and set that to 0. Looking for a lot of deaths. I haven't played the game in about a couple months, so the controls feel sketchy to me, and Tucker has not beat the game ever except for on Heartland with us. So we are going to begin a Nightmare, or Lethal, the new one, playthrough. And Tucker is going to jump in here, and we're going to basically use his characters as... There was something special about doing the tutorial. You gain something for doing it, but I can't remember. Like I said,
I just skipped the tutorial.
There was like a trick to it though, Tucker, whereas if you did it, it was... We'll put it on random for the sake of making this as painful as possible, and we're going to use new people all the way through. We have to work together because if we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. This country's been through hard times. It's going to be through hard times again. For NASA, space is still a high priority. That's great. I'm guessing these are Dan Quayle quotes. Lethal zone. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Seriously, you've been warned. Yeah, okay. Now, the only thing I don't like about Lethal Zone is the map. I don't like the resource scarcity at all, to be honest. In State of Decay 1, the way that they did this was to make it so all these got jacked up, right? But then this was like, yeah, loot was rarer, but when you did find loot, it was great. So this whole like high-end weapons are almost non-existent. Crossbows are hard to find. The rare vehicles you find are trashed. That would be the opposite of State of Decay Breakdown. Yeah, there was less and less loot, but when you did find it, it was in a bundle and it was all the best stuff. And I feel like that makes the most sense. Risk versus reward, right? Reward that challenge. But because of what this is, the Lamb to Slaughter run as we're calling it. And I hope before State of Decay 2 is completely over, they add a lot more settings into this. Alright, here we go. And all new people, of course. We're expecting plenty of deaths. No boons. I don't think we can even use boons until we get the things. Tucker, can I go ahead and invite you now? We'll go ahead and get our lamb in here, as we say.
And just to let people know, I created some more communities so that way I wouldn't run out of people to sacrifice.
Yes. No, we want this to be random. We don't want any legacy survivors.
Today, the Reaper is going to be busy.
Now, I'm going to not just make this impossible. We're going to need, oh, damn it, I got what I needed. We want a mechanic. As soon as well, fishing would actually be, hates to be alone, though. That's not good, but does heavy lifting.
Are you getting random characters
Mechanics,
too?
High pain threat. Yes, sir. I'll take that one. I'm getting people that at least make this doable in case we start to take off. Gardening is really tempting. Fishing, I feel like, is more beneficial in the immediate. Medicine is what I'm going for. Medicine. As soon as I see a medicine. Well, TV trivia, those are good morale, good influence gains. Computers, of course, but that's a little bit later. 4+ food's kind of cool. But I'm the Lurk. I'll be playing Siege. Hey, I appreciate you, children. Thanks for being here, buddy. Don't be silly. It isn't pollution that's harming the environment. It's the impurities that are doing it. Does he do these on purpose? Like to try to make the president look good? I don't understand. Okay, medicine, movie, animal facts. Don't go on autopilot. Need to be able to catch it. We're about to do this. Gardening, craftsmanship. I love sewing. God, I've had an idea for a character for a long time. Every time we play State of Decay, I think about it. A ninja character, sewing, hoarding. You get sewing, then you get backpacking, then you get resourcefulness. And I think it was possibly discipline, but it's the most carrying capacity in the game. You'd have like 12 pockets, and you could stack snacks to like 8 or 12. Some of these random survivors can actually be better than Red Talon people if they're highly... It's kind of like Borderlands, where you take a role and you have to take it to like its most extreme state. These random survivors, it's the same thing. you could technically make them better than red talent people, at least in one regard, like certain specializations.
If you get lucky
with
enough.
psoriasis, one lung, brain cancer. That would make it more interesting. Bull driver, oh man, that's tempting. That's tempting. Heavy hitter, bull driver. I might ignore medicine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. This is a risk. This is a big risk. Of course, we're gonna go for the builder legacy. All right. Our first people to slaughter are Hannah, Taya, Cody. Who is going to die first in this episode of Life is Short, and then you die. Tucker, who are your lambs to slaughter?
I don't know. I can't see their names.
That's okay. You don't want to get familiar with them. It's easier that way.
I already created them. It won't let me see what they are anymore.
So, whose turn is it
Hannah,
to find more
you voting on Hannah? You start a new community? Yep, on Lethal Zone. With my nephew, and we're gonna try to complete a legacy. Reading is for dum-dums. I like the way you think.
We could settle down here.
Even though I don't like that I had to read that, because now I feel like a
This is
dum-dum.
gonna be an itsy-bitsy little challenge.
Anyway, let's just ignore the AA quality on the State of Decay 3 coming to a city near you. So are you already in here, Tucker? Oh, God.
I'm waiting at the starting screen.
I have to remember how to play. Oh, God. Okay.
Don't you have to create an outpost?
You can come in whenever you'd like. I'm in. Do you need another invite?
I didn't get one.
I did send you one. And it must have worked because I got an achievement for, like, going into a multiplayer session, I think.
It didn't show up on me.
Well, I just invited you again, so do it. Do it. We're filming, we're streaming.
It hasn't shown up.
Oh. I think I feel dumb. Whoops.
What was it?
Open to friends without an invite. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna set this just in case. Okay, there we go. We gotta film the good stuff. Which is no offense to anybody. We just had a very specific idea in mind for this playthrough.
I'm coming! Okay.
Alright.
So... I'm starting with the Blameless. And you have Bob, Catalin, and Samantha.
Come on, give him a more epic introduction than that, Tucker.
You have Bob, the stupid
Standing in
one.
this corner at 5'4" with a bad back, one bum leg, and a history of alcoholism is Bob the Builder. All right, your turn, Tucker. Go.
And in this corner, who's been eating radioactive waste for the past 3 years. And has been bitten by a zombie, but says that she's immune. It's Catalin. Yay.
Catalin. She'll be the first to die. There's no doubt.
Why?
You said she was bit?
She's fine.
Now, Tucker, I'm going to give you a warning. A nightmare sound is extremely important. We're in lethal. So take whatever was important in Nightmare and expect it to be important by about 12.
Okay. I don't remember anything from Nightmare, but okay.
Alright, I feel like we need to go ahead and get out of here. In other words, don't run and don't fast search unless you feel like it's necessary or you think it'll be a good lull.
Never run?
I mean, when we know it's safe, obviously we're going to have to run. And if things are looking bad, put your body in front of my body, okay?
Okay.
That's going to be the rule of thumb. I've 8 children says, tell your nephew to hoard the ammo and sell it to you. Don't give him any ideas, children. He's already... Well, he's starting to grow. He's starting to get bigger than me. And, don't make him smart. He's already going to be strong. That's what I got. I tried. Commentary. Okay, here we go. Let's search.
It's been so long. It feels so nice not to be alone. Oh look! A truck!
A whole mess of zombies on the move, guys.
There's a truck over there.
Cool, Tucker. Mark it.
It's right over there, where I'm looking.
You're awful bold. I'm like, I don't even want to stand up in this situation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I think Tyler's getting in the way.
To think that just like 3 months ago, we were in a situation where we were doing 7 6-minute speed runs on this game, killing all the hearts. And now I can't even remember the damn controls. It'll come back quick though, muscle memory. He's already becoming an international arms dealer. There you go. Like, you got to take my job, children. Okay, I ran. It makes me nervous. Come on, Tucker.
Truck, there's rucksacks in the back of the
I
car.
know, we'll come back for it. We need a base. Okay,
I got
actually,
a
no, I
rucksack.
changed my mind.
I got a rucksack. I got a bunch of pizza. I don't like pizza, but that's okay.
I forget how multiplayer works. When you put the rucksack in, does it go to my community? Or
I think so. I think it goes to your community. I think whoever the host is gets it.
Dude, I'm running a bunch. What is this guy's traits? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Jesus. Heavy lifting, though. That'll be nice.
Oh, look! A friendly neighbor.
Oh, God. We're all dead. We're all dead. It's already...
I gave him...
It's already happening.
I'll guard the door.
You got stuff to search if you want to search it. If your guy does
Okay.
survive, he's going to be nicely leveled up. I'll tell you that much. These zombies making noise like that, apparently they call zombies in from way wider now. Like, they, for miles, can now hear that moan. And the horde begins to shuffle.
So is it like DayZ or whatever it was called? Where you can see the entire horde in the distance?
It's a lot like State of Decay. I don't know if you've heard of that one before, but...
Whoa, what's that?
Hmm?
Can we drive this car?
Used to be really quick at that. Nah. Basically, cars I don't think are going to be a thing during this playthrough.
Like, we have to do
It goes
everything
to
on
yours.
foot?
If he wears it when he switches character, he'll take it with him. Okay, thank you, Wilso. There should be a 50 zombie hordes. I think they weigh up the number of zombies in the hordes. Because we're on Xbox One, even though it's a 1X, I imagine Series X probably has bigger hordes. So they're probably not going to be as big as it could be, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm quietly searching. Oh, I found a luxury item.
Yeah, I've already pretty much broken my rule of... I'm just only going to slow search on this one. No, I'm too lazy. And it's going to cost me.
I'm searching a vending machine outside. Oh, I see a dead deer.
Time to find new digs.
Is that a dog? No, that's definitely a deer. That dog would be way too big.
Should probably get that base going. I fully
I had room
anticipate
for it.
we're going to get nailed day one.
Like, get messed up.
Time to find
Like,
new digs.
horde come. And goodbye. Everything you once loved.
How far away is that truck?
Now, I wonder if people can have, if, like, Tucker could have it on normal, and that would change everything. If so, don't do it, Tucker. It destroys the fun of the, lamb to slaughter run. Let me make sure we're on the right difficulty. I'm sure we are, because there was a blood plague bloater back there.
We're supposed to suffer.
Yeah, the goal is to suffer here. I just want to make sure we're not, what is it, under accessibility, or...
You know something that really affects your stealth?
But,
Carrying a giant 20-pound bag on your back.
there we go. Yes, alright, we're under lethal. Alright, we're going. We're gonna go for it. Yeah, they're bigger. They're bigger and there's more of them in lethal.
They're big boys.
Yeah, they get apparently pretty out of hand. And again, there's like supposed to be very, very little loot, so...
Starting to work. I'll check in later.
I haven't found a single gun.
Locked.
Do we have to bang in? Oh, dude, there's someone getting 8 in there. 3
I
years
think
later,
I'm gonna
people are
shut
still
this
getting 8
gate
up.
just in case.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is a heap.
We just don't want to make unnecessary noise, or it's gonna end up cascading on us real bad.
Try to find the quietest way in. I think one of our friends are fighting. Oh,
Which I love, because sound used to not matter when this game first came out, but because they began to finally embrace making this a difficult game, it matters, and it made the game 100 times more fun, because all these mechanics were in here that didn't matter. And then making the game into Nightmare and Lethal finally made stuff matter. Like Blood Plague, no one used to give a crap. It didn't matter. You had 3 hours to get it dealt with. It was cheap. Blood Plague was abundant. Blood Plague samples, that is.
Oh yeah.
Finally, we had Nightmare. Nightmare, you had, what, 8 minutes, 5 minutes? And it's really hard to get samples. So people finally die of the freaking Blood Plague.
Priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
Alright, let's do it, Tucker.
Can you do some scouting
So
for
far,
me?
no deaths. That's a good start. I'm gonna bet on our... Obviously, our first goal here is to get a car. And I won't use any, I could, of course. You know, we could do some of these drops. But I won't. I could!
oh shoot.
But I won't.
Oh, that was loud.
Well, we'll keep it hard.
I need to drop off my rucksack. Wait for me. Oh, I donated 3 food to you.
Thank you. We're gonna need that. The kind of cheesy thing that I'm doing here is obviously the nephew, but that's more fun than anything.
Oh. How dare you consider me entertainment? I like that.
I'm gonna make a new community and put it on Lethal and see how many zombies I can attract. Remember that the longer you go, the harder it gets now. It used to be a really weird... There's a feral, Tucker. Gotta be. Unless that's you. The algorithm for difficulty is now linear, children. So it's... The longer you're in and the more noise you make, the worse
Behind you.
Nowhere for that to go.
the worse it's gonna get. I think they made it like Breakdown where bites are instantaneous injury.
Fine. Oh shoot.
Oh, medicine. If that guy's not gonna be permanent, Tucker, you find medicine, throw that in the lot. Well, you can't. Just throw it down. You're probably gonna need every bit of it.
Okay.
Okay, there is a blood plague feral. We don't want anything to do with this. We don't have guns.
How do we?
Come on.
How do we drop?
And
How do we drop?
inventory and then Y, I believe.
How do you go inventory? Oh.
Down on the D-pad.
Okay,
Look at
here.
this broken ass texture right here.
Come here.
It's like freaking
On the
PlayStation 1.
D-pad.
Be right back. All right, see you soon.
And. Alright. Take this medicine.
I can't hold it right now. I'm full. Oh,
Only I had room for it.
yeah, full. Let's just go back. We need to get material anyway. We're gonna try to avoid trouble. Now I think they finally, 3 years, what is it, 2, 3 years, however long it's been, switched it up to where now you have nothing in your locker to open this up. When you have an outpost or a base, the doors aren't locked for you. And I think also the friendly enclaves have the doors open for you. Thank God. It's one of the most obnoxious little picadillos that I have with this game. If I have a freaking safe house, then I've got the keys, okay? The keys to the kingdom are mine. Don't make me attract a juggernaut or a feral in.
To try and bust down a door.
Right, that I've got, you know, full access to. It used to not matter, again, because the game was so easy, but now that the game will kill you for sneezing, it matters a whole lot more.
Hey, got a new outfit. Ninja hoodie.
Nothing.
I got something for you, Tucker. You haven't experienced these yet. Congrats on the
What is
outfit. Oh yeah, they changed that. So Tucker, press the back button, and then go to community, and you can actually customize your characters now.
Oh, okay.
And also they added a new weapon class, which I dropped for you.
Crossbow? Oh, big old shovel.
Heavy weapons, yeah, but crossbows too. You didn't get to... Wait, you played Heartland, so you probably experienced crossbows, didn't you?
Yeah.
Things are going about as well as
I
could be
remember you
expected
talking
here.
about those.
Yeah. They're great. They're excellent. And again, like skills like marathon and stealth used to not matter. And like they were cool ideas in principle, but because the game was so easy, why would you choose them? Now, which again is why I love the difficulty increases. What the hell just happened? I guess I'm playing a first person now. They matter. They're meta. Those are the skills you want the most, so you can actually have a scout. The difficulty increases actually brought this game to life. Made it feel the way it ought to feel. Go ahead, Tucker. I talked over you.
Good thing that door was unlocked. I didn't want to bust down a glass door.
Yeah, no doubt. Good thing we've been getting lucky too on.
I got a green tactical uniform.
Nowhere for that to go.
You're finding all kinds of goodies. Stream is frozen on my good. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it was good on my end, so I don't know.
I got cases of chemicals. Oh, this is an outpost. Just shut the door behind me.
We're gonna outpost this one here.
Well,
What is it?
calm here.
Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, I made noise. Be ready. Things might get bad. We should clear that out before it gets too bad. Don't let it make too much noise. Close the door behind us. Now shovels, they're about pacing, Tucker. So be careful, because they do take a lot of stamina. They're a pretty decent AoE tool, and they do a lot of damage against jugs, but you gotta pace yourself. Options in State of Decay 3? Probably. I mean, I thought they never would, because to be honest, I never cared about it. But then they introduced it and ended up being kind of cool, so... I couldn't believe they actually added the closet thing. That was requested by people for a long time, and I just thought,
what closet thing?
That you can now change your clothes.
Ah.
I thought it would be, that's what I meant. You go to back button, then go to community Tucker, then click on your current character. And then hit Y, open your closet. I never thought they would add this. I thought, you know, they probably don't have the tech. You're never really going to ever experience this, but they gave it to people, and they've done that a lot. State of Decay 2 overall has had a really nice post-release life. Look at how much work, and State of Decay Undead Labs, their team has grown a lot because they're owned by Microsoft now, but still a smaller team, especially in comparison to BioWare and Anthem. And BioWare Austin, in that case. They couldn't do Anthem. They couldn't make it last. But State of Decay, probably with a quarter of the people and a quarter of the budget, over 2 years of solid, steady updates, progressively making the game better and better. It's been really nice as a fan of the franchise to see it. I fully expect State of Decay 3 to come out as broken as possible, but I now trust them to get it to where it needs to go. I've agreed with probably 90% of what they've done to this game. Yo, Big Sig 666. Oh, hell yeah. Tucker, what do you say? Big Sig 666 is subbed, man. What do you say, Tucker?
Thank you.
What a beast this man is. What a legend. The former GameStop manager, now the restaurateur. Told that life to F off, screw off. He grabbed life right by the titty tatties and squeezed the big Siggy Wiggy is. Stage 15, more human than a human. Thank you very much, Sig. I'm thankful and I'm grateful you, sir, are a beast. That's very, very good work indeed. Over a year now. Thank you very much for that. Streaming some Y's. IX Monstrum Nox. Ooh, did you put the 2-week notice in? And what the hell's that game about? Tucker, I'm going back to get more loot. You got a great Gatsby reference here, of course. I think State of Decay 3, because of what they did with 2, you'll probably have better. They might even have a build your own hero. But I still, the game is dead to me if they take out the simulation and management stuff. The thing that makes State of Decay special is it being a combination of, oh, I forgot to empty my freaking bag. I'll be right back to you. I gotta go right back to base.
Yeah, that's what I did because I was traveling heavy.
Rip. If this game, like, you know, we're gonna go with the Dying Light. We're just gonna be combat or Dead Islands. Oh, we're just gonna go with building. We're gonna be like 7 Days to Die. Then this game will die. The zombie genre is so saturated. There's so many games in the freaking space. This is the one that to me sticks the truest to the films and the fiction, and does all the things pretty much. I mean, they gotta improve it. Like, I would love to see more base building, of course.
Truck, don't go
I
over
want to
by
see
the...
more RPG elements.
Don't go over by the pizza store. There's a bloater over there.
Oh, sweet Christ. The death counter. And these blood plague freaks are just straight up, all of them are deadly. The screamer goes from nothing to it'll kill you. If it bleeds on your car, it'll kill you. I did put the 2 weeks in action. Congratulations, man. That gets an Owen Wilson. No, you're good. You're good. That deserves caps, I think. I think that's well worth caps.
I think the bloater saw us.
Are you excited
It's
for the
coming.
future, Sig? Ooh, I just got super lucky. Okay, Tucker, here's what we're gonna do. Watch me. I'm gonna teach you something. Watch and learn. First rule of Zombieland, Tucker. What's the first rule of Zombieland?
Double tap.
Cardio.
Oh yeah.
Cardio. There we go. That's how we deal with him.
How did he explode? We
RPG
weren't
series, I
even
think
here.
the first one was on SNES. Is it like Why the Last Man? And State of Decay 3, I'm hoping for more base building. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there, children. Like, more customizations, more strategy, more simulation, a deeper... I want to see a build your own class. I don't want to see, like, your set, you go down a ranger, but I want to see that sort of idea manifested in the zombie apocalypse. You know, we talk about the ninja character when we first started this stream, where it was like, if you get stitching and you get resourcefulness and you get backpacking, you can get like 12 pockets and you can stack meds and stamina items up to 4, 5, 6 and build a ninja. But it's all random and arbitrary. I would love to see a tree, a real tree come about. Down the cardio, and of course you have to start to specialize like any RPG, and so you end up building kind of a ranger, or you end up building sort of a soldier that's heftier and specializes in heavy weapons, but can't really run, but can sit there and shoot their guns a lot. Sniper class. And of course lots of hybrids in between, and keep going with the random characteristic system. So, you know, you look at, oh, here's Samantha, and Samantha lifts weights and likes to run, but she's also got bad knees from her years of doing volleyball or something. She'll probably be a good soldier. She'd be a good tank. So I'll try to train her down that tree. And with an RPG, if you build your character bad, they suck. Same idea. You gotta look at what's strong about the random aspect. Oops. Why is it hack and slash JRPG that has been around since '87? Oh wow, so legendary franchise then. The one I'm playing being the 9th installment. Never really heard the series until last year, so I have a lot of catching up to do. That's cool. Are you liking it so far, Sig? I don't want a wall of tires that's not changeable. I agree with you. I want the option to have tire or concrete walls. Yeah, I mean, that stuff would definitely help. I want the ability to lock my door, that's for sure. Like, not being able to close the freaking main gate to your base with some sort of lock. What? Why is there big random holes in the fence? Totally want to fix that.
Hey, Turok.
Go ahead.
We're getting a little bit low on fuel, and we're getting a little bit low on food, but I found a gas can.
Oh, good.
So if we find a car,
Well, we got that car up at the beginning. Wait,
should we try and go refuel that?
I think I have a mechanic. Oh, wait. I think driving can make kits. I'm pretty sure. At least I know maybe that's only the Red Talon one. I think the Red Talon driver is also a mechanic, so ugh. Absolutely. Why is the 9th second one I played? Y6 was my first. It was amazing. I'm glad to hear that. State of Decay 1. One of the things... I made a video on this, by the way. It's on YouTube. 7 things. State of Decay 1 was really big about when you're away from your base and you had that like daily cost of material and fuel and food and so on, you got something for it. Your cars got automatically repaired. Your weapons in the locker got repaired. So your survivors were actually busy at the base. They weren't just idling, which is what they do in this one. And I really hope they bring that system back.
Look who's got goodies
Like,
to
yeah,
share.
it makes things a little easier, but it's also, one, it's more immersive. 2, it's a great quality of life thing. You know, like, why is she just sitting there? Sometimes you'll see, like, if you have a computer expert, obviously they sit in the computer room. The gardener will go to the garden. But it's just animations. and, you know, illusion, but they never actually, in a quantifiable way, seem to add to your experience unless you play them. Whereas in State of Decay 1, they'd fix your cars. They'd fix your weapons while you were gone. You'd see them doing it. You know, it was janky and a little bit primitive, but it's a system they basically purged from State of Decay 2. And I'd love to see it come back. Especially, like, the most underutilized, weakest facility in my mind is the car workshop that you use to, like, you know, upgrade your vehicles and then you get rid of it. That is a place, that should have been the thing that automatically repairs your cars. Once you get that up in a mechanic, you let your car sit there in the parking spot overnight, they'll fix it up. Otherwise, you know, you build your cars, you get rid of it. I'm looking, Tucker, for a repair thing.
I'm trying to follow you, except as I keep on trying to look at my inventory.
I found a gun.
Watch out!
But it's not silent, so... I want to be able to build up a spot from an outpost to a base to a fortress to cancer spreading across the town and enslaving all who oppose me. I like it. Yes. Be the chosen beast. I just want a giant moat. Of course, those are good ideas, and of course, human creativity is endless, but it gets tricky, right, children? Because you have 7 days to die. Like, you can do that in 7 days to die. And I feel like if they go that hard, like, yeah, we're going to build as well as 7 days to die. Okay, when are you going to have time to put work into the other stuff? Because obviously we're going to get a third game. I expect it's going to be the last game for a little while. What, Tucker?
Got a machete!
Ooh.
Or katana. Katana machete. That's what it's called.
Recreate Caesar's Legion in State of Decay 3. Is that the funnest playthrough of the New Vegas one? Are you going to be streaming tonight, Sig? Is tonight going to be a fun Friday stream? Hey, Tucker, where was that truck?
What truck? Or the truck at the beginning?
This is why we call this the Lamb to Slaughter run. It's happening, Tucker. Pretend we're really in the zombie apocalypse. And pretend you found a truck. And now pretend we managed to survive a night and actually find a safe place. And I asked you, hey, where's that truck? And you told me, what truck?
Seems about accurate.
Do you remember the truck?
It was on top of the billboard, and I was looking on one of the the smaller sides of the billboard. Do you just want to go back to the billboard?
Well, you've got gas, right?
Yeah.
It's about to be night, so it's about to be bad. I don't know if with Lethal Zone they actually made night more difficult. I know that's something players asked for a long time. I do know it's a linear curve now. Like, it just ramps right up. Every day it's going to get harder. But I don't know that night is harder. Okay, we're going to have to deal with this guy. Get ready. It's going to be loud.
Just shut up already.
Run. That gunshot is going to attract him.
I'm so low on energy.
You
I'm
are
trying.
running. You're running, though, right? Okay, you can just stop for a sec. You're dirty. You know why we're all dirty and stuff?
Why?
Because our morale is so low. That's another feature they added. Your characters will look good if things are going good. They look like crap if things are going like crap. It's the most willfully evil. Don't they have like good intentions though? They're a bit like Swan Song, or like that giant group of cannibals that go across the wastes. Never played 7 Days to Die. You could build your moat if you ever played it. Don't play it on console because it was owned by Telltale, and they refuse for some obstinate, borderline malicious reason not to give it to the fun pimps. It's really weird, but yeah, you can do. Dude, they've embraced that game a lot. I like cheese. I like cheese too. Pepper jack, mozzarella. What's your favorite cheeses? Tucker, do you like cheese?
I'm fine with cheese.
He's fine with cheese. He's fine with cheese. Come on, Tucker. It's nighttime. We're going to go check some things out. Well, Kensha says, my cat Kenshi says they like cheese, Tucker. Now, do you see, remember how you said you want to be a streamer or a YouTuber when you grow up?
Me?
That's the kind of thing you have to look forward to, Tucker. It's Friday night. You're 29 years old. You're single. You're alone. You're tired. You're thirsty. You hurt internally and externally. And my cat Kinchy is going to come in the chat. They're going to tell you things that make you lie awake at night and think about your very soul. I like cheese. But what kind of cheese? And where is the cheese? And who cut the cheese after all? And I'll tell you, if the moon were made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it? Hell, I know I would. I'd wash it down with an ice cold Budweiser. Cubs win, Cubs win, Cubs win. Oh, Christ. Prepare yourself, young man. You've reached the... Oh, God, I threw that into you. I was trying to not... Oh. I've been trying to avoid this. I know Lethal Zone is going to be no joke. Dan, what up, man? Did you get that Series X? Jeez, says Dan. Jeez. That goes in the quotes.
Thank you for pushing that zombie right into me.
I blame you, Tucker. And it's not up for discussion. It was really your fault. You ever seen The Walking Dead? This is that scene in The Walking Dead when I put a gun. I'm like, hey, you screw up again, you're out of the group.
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Well, you've basically just seen the whole show. I explained it to you. Quote 405, Dan. It's a bit too crucifixion obsessed to be considered good intentions, but I mean, it's an option. Okay. That also goes in the quotes. We're getting a lot of luxury goods.
I found a gun safe.
Ooh, get a gun, get a gun.
Or I see a safe.
This is why, when people are like, you don't need to put your guns away. My nephew is 11. I found the gun safe! Some of you might be old enough to remember that really brutal commercial that used to be on TV, where like a 7-year-old boy was in his dad's study. He's like messing around in all the drawers and looking around, and he finds the gun. He's like, oh. Turns it around and he points the barrel towards his face, and then the commercial just goes, and it goes black. But
no lungs in a great big world.
Guess I'm not so effective.
Is that you?
do you have a gun at all, Tucker?
No.
Here.
I'm gonna go outside though.
Here. I'm dropping you a gun. Get to me. There's something bad out there. I know that.
Yeah.
Get to me. Get to me right now. Oh, Tucker, get outside. They're in a pack.
Ah, no!
Get outside. Don't be the lamb to slaughter. It's too early for a death. Get ready. Shoot.
Die!
Got one. Got it.
Is there another one?
They're dead. Ooh, I thought we were gonna have our first Tucker death. I thought we were gonna have our first Stuck on Pandora death as well, though. Woo!
I'm about to die.
You hear that?
I'm about to die in 4 minutes.
You're infected?
Yeah.
Oh no! Tucker, come on. You gotta... Oh shit. We don't have an infirmary yet, and I don't have a doctor. Okay, don't melee blood plague stuff. As far as infected. I hate to say it, that guy might be done, Tuck. Try to change characters and maybe he'll get stabilized. Maybe it won't.
Samantha or Catalan? I'll choose...
I choose you, Pikachu.
I'll just go with Samantha.
We need some help. Can anyone over there lend a hand?
Oh, I need to return to base.
On my way to
I
you.
need to return to base.
Go.
Thanks.
Going.
Careful on the way over,
Oh,
okay?
you're done. You done, boy. You done. Yo, that dude.
Their entire horde
What
outside.
up, T? Nah, I didn't have to get it. It ended up being the power brick. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. It's a bit too crucifixion obsessed. Did you guys know that the only real Parmigiano Reggiano cheese is Death to Own? You guys gotta check out Death to Own. This man's very funny, very entertaining, always doing interesting, different streams. In this room, Tucker, is a gun.
Coming.
Thanks for being your death.
Thank you.
Here's the ammo for it.
What about your gun?
I have a gun. You don't get my gun. I just saved your life with that gun.
I thought you gave me your gun. I was wondering where you were going.
Quit being selfish, mister. That already ripped. I'm not sure if I like that hesitation. A real Parmigiano Regina wheel costs about $1,000 and weighs 80 pounds. Your daily cheese facts. Well, thank you for that. Kenshi, did you know that? Pepper Jack is pretty good. I like Parmesan. Parmesan is also good. Mozzarella has a high protein count, Kenshi. Kenshi, did you know what Death to Own just informed us all? Something very important. You guys ever go for your job interview at NASA, don't you worry. You tell them. You let them know that Parmigiano Regina costs about $1,000. Weighs 80 pounds.
Oh, shoot. Turok, Bob still has the gasoline on
That
him.
up. Don't put gasoline in this car. We want that truck.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the gasoline.
So Tucker,
Bob still has it.
I want you to put yourself in the zombie apocalypse. And you and I, we've barely survived the night. We just watched one of our strangers in our group get infected by the undead. And we had this mission where we would go back and we'd relocate the truck. And we get up here and we've survived all this and we finally get to the place where we've relocated the truck. And we get all the way to the truck. And I say, okay, Tucker, you got that gas? And you say to me, what gas? I don't have the gas.
No, like, Bob still has it on him. Bob still has the gas on him when I switched him out.
I mean, Bob's a zombie. There's
Yeah.
very, very little doubt that Bob is currently with... I have a couple gas cans. I'll save your life again. Good thing we're family. I'd ace that NASA interview. It's $100 flat, baby. Telltale Moozadilla. Miss Parker! Give you a proper $100.
Every time it lags out, I'm expecting a giant... Every time it lags out, I'm expecting a giant, giant words to pop up saying Bob has died.
Miss Parker, you got the tattoo. Post that in the Discord. We're gonna pull that up after this first episode. I can't wait a year or so wait for the price to drop on Series X. I bet you it'll be $500 still in a year, but I think waiting a year is a good idea. Let them work out any kinks there are, and at least you'll be able to get it. Not have to pay scalpers fees. I need a pickup line on a hot girl. Please tell me the cheese facts. You know. Hey, did I get the crucifixion quote in there, Will? So I think I did, maybe. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I did. 406. Thanks a lot for being here, Miss Parker and Death to Own.
Sorry.
Dan, everyone else. Appreciate it a lot. They aged at least 12 months, sometimes 24, and that affects the price of the 80-pound wheels. But honestly, if the moon were made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it? Oh, yeah. The base thing. Dude, things are moving real slow here at the base. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna rest him up. We're gonna have our one and only gun. Crap, we forgot to go to the freaking truck. All right, next episode we go to the truck.